Hello there, this is Adam from RVS Garage Services, and today we're going to be fitting the crankshaft into this 460 big block. Everything's all been cleaned out, all grease free, the cylinders have been honed. We've already done our ring gaps over there, we've done that yesterday. So we're going to start off with fitting the main caps, which have already been cleaned, degreased. And we're fitting these bone dry, reason being we don't want them to spin when it's running. So with them fitted, we'll now put some assembly lube on it. With the assembly lube now fitted, we can now fit the crankshaft, which is quite heavy, so I will go grab some assistance. So the next thing you'll be seeing is crankshaft in place, ready to fit the end caps. And just like that, crankshaft is now fitted, ready for the next step. The next step will be fitting the bearings to the caps. Using a rag and some degreasant just to make sure there's no grease on any of the caps, as these need to be bone dry. First one done. And this next step will probably be a little bit boring. We'll time lapse through the rest of them. Bearings fitted, we'll now fit them over onto the engine. Making sure the arrow is facing the right way. Let's put the assembly lube on it. The next step now is to torque the big ends down, which will be torqued to 105 foot-pounds. What I'm going to do, after I've torqued each one, I'll spin the crank, make sure it's nice and free. Reason being is if it does go tight, it means I've got a problem with that cap. Instead of just torquing them all down and then not knowing which cap is making the crankshaft tight. So that one's good. We'll move on to the next one. And there we have it. That is a crankshaft installation on a Ford 460 big block.